come into this laboratory. Super Sub can't talk properly after a few dinkies. Yeah, same. Okay, are we loud enough? Yeah, I think we're right. Okay, so the story so far. Let's have a think about the story hook. The story hook so far is that Simon is now a solid inhabitant of the fantasy realm. Throughout every other one of the games, he was an inhabitant of our world, and then was like pulled through into the fantasy realm. And then that was the hook for each story. This one, at the end of Simon the Sorcerer 4, he switched places with his double and ended up living in this fantasy world. So, start of the story, he's with Alex. I think they're married, unless they're just boyfriend and girlfriend. Doesn't matter, because the story hook is that aliens come. That is 100% what this story hook is for this game. Aliens. They're here. They don't like us. They want to kill us. Here's some puzzles. Enjoy. We've managed to escape the city, and now we're on a pirate island. It feels like this game has just taken all of the tropes and all of the good themes from other adventure games and just been like, right, if we cram as many references to other games in, maybe people can buy it and just be like, oh, I get that reference. They're walking around a horrible, horrible, horrible game. But for anybody that's here new, the reason we play this is not because I like to torture myself. The whole point of this channel is that we
You're
play...
a lucky fella, aren't you?
Nanda, gifting the sub to Total Confusion. Total Confusion, you are officially a retrovert. Cheers. Cheers, Ananda. TC, as I'm going to call you now. Enjoy your family-friendly BJ Blazkowicz.
You're a lucky fella, aren't you?
Oh, and Malikat as well. Ananda bringing out the love. Cheers to you. Handing out those cutlasses like they're going out of fashion. But they're not. They're just coming in style. Mally, enjoy your family-friendly BJ Blazkowicz. Those grinning chops. Changing Twitch for the better. One emote at a time. Thank you very much, Ananda. Appreciate it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've got to say about this game. We are family-friendly in this stream. Well, I keep myself family friendly. I ask that you guys kind of keep it above board. Not to say that we can't have fun, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
There's
right?
no way I'm missing out on this fun.
The fact they didn't bleep it is just... I mean, you see me turn bright red, specifically because this is a family friendly stream, and yeah, the mother bleeping should have been there, but there was no bleep.
That's about as sensible as driving a car without gas. It needs coffee and water.
What? Oh, we've got a coffee machine. Excellent. Right, let's have a quick walk around. This is some sort of hut. The aliens burst into this hut because apparently that's the Deus Ex Machina of this game. Deus Ex Aliener? I don't know. I'm not a Latin kind of guy. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. Oh, it's a terrible voice. This is the thing, Malikat, and anyone else. The original Simon was voiced by Chris Barry. Rimmer in Red Dwarf, if anybody is unaware of who he is. And now I'm really worried about talking to Roads Running Hill again, because I know that they've missed one swear word. Then why wouldn't they miss another one?
Oh, that's...
So not only...
The alien forces are leaving a wake of destruction wherever they appear.
There you go.
Even here, at the emergency broadcasting station, it's a horrific sight. Smoking ruins, unaccountable casualties.
Oh, that's the ugliest...
Under any circumstances, don't panic.
Yeah. You're so perturbed by Simon's back. He's got a backpack underneath his cape. That's what's going on
It's
there.
no Caribbean island.
I've got a mix of styles. They've gone for the 3D dude. I actually really enjoy the background. but like the mixture of the 3D with the 2D is not done well. I mean, you can probably just about get away with these palm trees. They look alright. But look at that. The 3D water with the 2D textured water at the back. These awesome, like, swirly clouds, and then this just weird, glossy 3D Simon in the middle of it all. So, yeah. I'm really not sure why we're here. So anybody that's just joined me, you are equally as confused as I am at this point. We arrived here under gunpoint by some moles. There were 2 moles with guns. I'm talking, you know, moles who... I am a mole and I live in a hole. They locked us in this room. We escaped from this room and we're now on a pirate island. This is a wolf from the previous game. This is a genie in a bottle from, I think, the second game. This is a new fella, Polly. Polly is apparently a disturbed mechanical parrot who is the pet of the dude in this laboratory, which we've only just gained entrance to. Have they bothered explaining the moles yet? Nope. I have no idea why moles are sentient, are carrying guns, and are angry at us. I have no idea. Oh, some washers.
So this is where that inventor hid his last penny.
Can I have them? Doubloons.
I bet he won't notice.
Well, he is knocked out. Another dead inventor. Oh, no, a rather dead inventor.
I only loot the corpses of people I killed myself. He's on his way to his ancestors.
Okay. It was the aliens that shot this dude, not the moles. Oh, a commode. What's in the commode, everyone?
Those aren't drawers. Those are turn switches on some weird device that looks like a dresser.
Okay. Twiddle them.
What the?
No, I said twiddle them.
What the? What the?
Alright, fine. Don't twiddle them. Oh, can we have a handkerchief?
Alex would be proud. I'm carrying a clean hanky with me.
Hello, super sub. Talking about that deck head again. Right. So we have in our possession
It's just water.
a carafe with water.
It's pretty long.
Are you going to do this with everything?
A lot of pointy needle.
A lot of pointy needles.
Perfect for destroying,
destroying things or cutting hair.
It's empty.
It's empty.
I can spontaneously think of 10 people who I'd like to smack with the stone.
Alright, so we've got cigar box, pair of scissors, pincushion, rope, carafe with water, lighter, harpoon, coffee powder, voodoo doll, detector, oh yeah, we just picked that up, right? More doubloons, handkerchief. Deckhead is the ceiling. You keep telling yourself that. Super sub. I know, Helene, right? How in a game this short could you possibly miss that? Right, we put the coffee powder in the coffee
the
machine.
stuff's in the jar. Not that I'd want to drink it.
Seems like the thing to do. Then I assume we put the water in the coffee machine. I don't drink coffee, so I have no idea how to make it. I assume it's just water and coffee beans. Bean juice.
There. Now its water tank's full.
Excellent. Now what do we do? Use it?
A coffee machine.
Use it.
A delightful coffee experience at the press of just one button.
Amazing zooming camera. I shouldn't be streaming this under the retro moniker, to be fair. I should be streaming this under its own category. However, it doesn't actually have its own category on Twitch. And I don't know how to make one. Duh. Right, we got some fresh coffee. Plus no one in their right mind will ever be searching for someone playing Simon the Sorcerer 5. For good reasons, probably. Yeah. So did I actually get to the bottom of telling you why we are playing this game? I think I did. Yeah, we play every game in a series, sequentially from the first to the last. hardest possible mode. The only hard mode that there is in this is just trying to get through it without killing yourself. Fresh coffee for the wolf. Wolf is drunk currently.
Here you go, delicious fresh coffee.
You wanna kill me? I ain't gonna touch that stuff.
Okay.
What shall we do with the drunkards?
So we gotta
Hey,
confuse
wolf,
him
old
into it?
boozer.
Simon,
Imagine if someone comes in going, "Oh my god, this is my favourite game! It's so good to see you playing it." Hi Stimpy, how you doing, Mum? Welcome. How are you tonight? I hope you're very well. I remember Nuke saying that about your streams and how you do stuff. Ah, cool. Yeah, that's the plan. We are currently in the age of Tomb Raider for the minute. Since day 1, actually since day 2, because I didn't play Tomb Raider on day 1. Since day 2 of my channel, we have been playing through the Tomb Raider series. We didn't have the Game Boy games, so once we got to the most recent game, we then went back down the games and filled in the gaps with the Game Boy games. And now we're going back in the new year, once I'm back home, because I'm away from home at the minute. Yeah, in the new year I will be picking up the first game again and 100%ing it. What did I stream on day 1? Albion and Jazz Jackrabbit.
The next round's on me. Here, that stuff sure packs a punch.
you're a real friend. Cheers.
Confusion, if I want to go nuts through the Harry Potter games.
Nothing's going on here.
Wait, hang on. Wait, hold on. Has he just drunk the, I think I haven't seen this one. I must have fallen asleep during a stream of Simon 4 instead. This looks like it kind of wants to be Monkey Island. Yes, exactly. They've just added all of the tropes from different adventure games that they could find. They've just amalgamated them into this, just to see if they can force a good game out of it.
Greetings, valued friend.
What the hell just happened to that cigar? Just flew out of his fingers.
Somebody's stuck in the crow's nest out there.
Are they?
Judging from the hysterical screams it's Captain Narrow, you could help to get him down, but you know, helping oneself is the first step towards real and full emancipation of the spirit.
Gotta love some good emancipation.
See you.
Dr. Peach can wait.
Right, Polly helped us get inside of the laboratory.
What is it now?
You're cold? It's at least 28 degrees Celsius here.
Doesn't matter what the temperature's in here. I'm cold. Not that anybody takes me seriously around here.
So remember, this came out in the same year that Telltale did the first Monkey Island episodic, The Tales of Monkey Island. How's the syrup with sugar water? Sugary. Very, very sugary. I have also realised that I don't really drink full-fat cola much, and I've managed to get some. So I can feel it on my teeth.
It was real interesting talking with a metal parrot, but I'm afraid I
Right.
really must be getting along.
It's not the greatest voice filter. Okay, let's head to somewhere where people aren't going to be talking whilst we're going through stuff. Let's look at our quest book. What have we currently got? I don't care about these puzzles, I have to say. I really don't care about these puzzles. So I'm just clicking on these hats. Each hat gives you a hint. I'm just like, clink, clink, clink. Give me all of the hints to start off with, because I can't be bothered with this game. Worse for the teeth, better for the brain. Oh, because of the rat poison. So, the moles have stolen our hat. We got to get it back. I guess I won't find the moles on this island, so I might as well find a way to leave it. An inventor seems to have settled down in one of the huts. I bet he can help me reach the moles. There you go. Free the captain from his awkward position. The poor guy's stuck in the crow's nest of this stranded ship. I couldn't care less if he didn't have important information about moles that kidnapped me. I can scream all I want, but he won't learn anything about my kidnappers until the captain's brought back down to earth. With the rope from the cabin, the harpoon from the bar, and a little help from Edward Peach, the inventor who's living in the hut at the beach, I should be able to craft a tool which will get the captain down. And the dead inventor. Crap. The inventor was knocked off by the aliens. How can I talk to him now? According to the book Voodoo in 7 Days... Oh my god, literally, they've just stolen everything from Monkey Island. Yeah, we'll do the whole lot. Pirates, voodoo, no one will possibly know. According to the voodoo book, according to the book Voodoo in 7 Days, found in the inventor's hut, I just need to make a voodoo doll which includes the items from the target. I can cut up a bit of inventor's beard with a pair of scissors. I can make a fake coat using the doll from the napkin. Ah, fair enough. You know what? I might not read the rest of that because that actually sounds... Because it's very Monkey Island-esque, making a voodoo doll, I'm actually quite interested in figuring out that. Even though it's pretty obvious now. So, we've got a voodoo doll. We can put the handkerchief on the voodoo doll.
There. That almost looks like a tiny lab coat.
Where are we at? 2001, so just short. Well, for the first Harry Potter game. The game is so old in its programming that you thought it played via a virtual box. There you go. Exactly, Magnus. Yep. Well, that's my understanding of retro. This is how I consider games retro. If it's old enough to vote, here in the UK, vote and drink. So 18 here in the UK, you can vote and drink. And if a game is that old, then it is considered retro in terms of this channel. So yeah, come next year, we'll be able to do the Harry Potter series. Whether I want to or not is a different thing entirely. Right, what have we got here? A heating mushroom. What?
A miniature metal heating mushroom. It seems I have to fill it with something real hot so it radiates warmth evenly and consistently.
Fill it with something really hot. You don't seem to have anything hot. A lighter?
I don't know how to use...
Alright, warm up the stove?
No matter...
Nope. Fine. Oh, what else we got? The generator. Let's have a look.
A generator, generations old. A generator, generations old.
Terrible, terrible jokes. A strange device.
There's certainly some weird devices here.
Indeed. Specifically, this strange
There's
device. Inventor's tables. Another strange device. It's probably going to get the same...
some weird device.
No.
Use unknown.
Oh, well, at least they did 2 different lines for those.
A metal table with some burn marks here and
The width is
there.
amazing. Somebody tell you why he's hunchback? Because he's currently got Red Riding Hood's bag. So when the moles brought him to this island, they took his hat, and Simon the Sorcerer's hat is where he stores his inventory. So he had to steal Red Riding Hood's backpack, and because Red Riding Hood is BITCH, like seriously going down some weird, getting some weird dominatrix vibes from that chick, and she's only like 8 or 12 or something like that. So we're trying not to talk too much about it. Just putting that out there. When that comes up, we'll acknowledge it, but we won't talk about it. Yeah, it's not right. It's not right. But anyway, yeah, because she's like a badass, we don't want her to know that we've got her backpack, so we have hidden it underneath our robe. There you go.
A book on voodoo? What nonsense!
Tiny Tina, a twisted Tiny Tina from yeah. Snored. That's a good way of describing Red Riding Hood. Important scribblings on a blackboard.
The smileys drawn on this board don't look very happy.
It's because they're frownies.
The smileys.
Okay. A cable. Can we pick up the cable?
A generator.
No, I want to look at the cable, not the generator.
A cable with 4 little clamps at its end.
Cable with 4 little clamps. Okay, I assume we need some sort of wire. So the only thing that we can interact with now is a rather dead inventor and a commode. Alright.
I only loot the corpses. What the? Those aren't drawers. Those are turn switches on some weird device that...
Alright.
Voodoo in 7 days.
Voodoo.
There seems to be a whole series of those books.
Yeah, so look at them.
Voodoo in...
Can we...
let's see.
Oh.
Revival the easy way. The most modern methods of zombie creation without chicken blood. To bring the recently deceased back into the realm of the living, using the latest methods of modern voodoo magic, please adhere to the following simple steps. You will first need a voodoo doll.
It's no
You can
magic
learn the art of
juju bag.
sewing voodoo dolls in our wonderful Voodoo Weekend workshop. Or mail order. Pick from our broad range of superior quality merchandise. It's got the best juju on the market.
In the money.
Then the voodoo doll has to be personalized. If you would like tips for this subject, please call our competent and helpful specialists on 555-VOODOO. Please put the voodoo needles into the most important chakra points in heart, head, left arm, and left leg. You can mail order special stainless voodoo needles from our broad line of merchandise. We've every quality for every price range. Energize the voodoo doll through the needles by applying power surges in the correct order.
Clearly
Heart
this thing.
activates general vital functions. Breathe life into the deceased with a power surge. Important, the reasoning
This is far too
functions
long
should be
for me to keep
prepared
my
first,
attention.
otherwise the deceased will be reanimated as a brain-dead zombie. Head activates the reasoning functions of a corpse. Warning, if arms and legs are not prepared beforehand, they will remain numb forever. Arm activates the grasping function of the hands. Careful, only works if the legs are activated first. Leg activates the walking capabilities of legs and feet.
Alright, it's getting a bit late, so I'm going to have to bring my mic into shot so I can get a little bit closer. Sorry, guys. Squeak monster across here. There we go. Sorry about this. Boop. Done. Yeah, we're going to have to get a little bit intimate now. Somebody got to write their own script after negotiating a pay per word. Hell yeah. Okay, so a doll wearing a coat.
That
It's a tiny lab coat. Can we just use it with the cable now?
the voodoo doll still needs some parts before it's ready to rock and roll. And I'm not talking about silicone implants.
Nothing. The plasters and the good grog. Right. Okay. We have a harpoon and a rope. Let's combine the harpoon and the rope.
Awesome, now I've got a rope I can fire.
Yep, that sounds about right. And let's shoot the dude that's in the... Wait, how did we... What's his name? Person in Crow's Nest.
How's the air up there?
Get me down from here!
Why did you climb up there anyway?
A captain always has to get the big picture.
Well, have fun then.
No! Don't go away, please! Stay with me!
Still not getting
Be
this.
my hero!
Be my hero, baby. Yeah, I love the fact that in the cutscenes, the black bars are left and right, not top and bottom. For no reason. Simon the Sorcerer trying to be a trendsetter with the cinematics.
Watch out! Duck!
dear me. You nearly hit me, you bad, bad boy.
Great. Now I can go and fetch that thing. Okay, I've got it back now. I have to think of something else for the next try. I can't aim properly long distance with this thing. At least not without some sort of custom aiming system.
Custom aiming system. Okay, excellent. That's what we need. The less said about that, the better. A
What
detector.
bizarre settings this thing has.
Oh, hello. We haven't looked at this yet. Tobacco, alcohol, chocolate, bread, cheese, glass, leather, cheese wood. Whoa, that'd be the best wood to make anything out of. I would eat all of my furniture though. Cheese paper, also good. Cheese tin, best tin. Cheese glass, does make your drinks taste a little bit funny. Cheese leather, made out of cheese cows. And we're back to cheesewood. Malikat, this is the beautiful thing about this channel. Even though we are all adults and we all have filthy minds here, we can all revel in the fact that we don't have to talk about it, but we know exactly what everyone's thinking. But, oh, what?
The detector didn't find anything.
Tebo, what? Cheesewood reminds you of something real, Teolesis, but it really bothers you what? Because you can't remember. Huh. Okay.
A harp.
Harpoon with a long rope. We need some sort of sighting device. Possibly from the dude in here. What do we actually have? Generator, heating mushroom, coffee machine, strange device, inventor's table. Can we put the harpoon on the inventor's table?
This combination?
No. Can we combine it with something?
I can't do.
Nope. Anywhere else we can go in here? It's an actual material, cheesewood. Oh god. Yeah. Let's no. Don't Google that. The stuff they make crappy flatpack furniture out of. It's practically cheese. Here you go. Here's a wardrobe. Don't slam it shut, because it will fall apart. Okay, what else have we got? Fort Emancipation. A tree. A drunken head. Now, I gotta say, I don't know what the word emancipation means. Anybody?
A sandcastle, lovingly built by the inhabitants of this island.
Where's Red Riding Hood's gone? Can I take the spade? Why is Red Riding Hood gone?
Oh, this stinks of work.
It's an antique Wensleydale wardrobe. You're off to the bilges, super sub. You know what? Just because you've been working hard recently, I'll let you sleep in the poop cabin. Sweet dreams, super sub. Thanks for being here, Dad. Love you lots. Cheers. To free oneself of control. Oh, okay. Okay. Fun fact. Fun piratey fact. Here you go. It is a chat fact. It hasn't been brought up yet, but it is a chat fact. The poop cabin was underneath the poop deck and was generally the captain's quarters. The poop deck was the raised section of deck at the back of a ship where the helm was. That was specifically the poop deck. It comes from the French for rear or back, Just one, Ananda. I can't give you multiple chat facts. Alright, what happens with
bizarre setting?
cheesewood, tobacco paper, alcohol, glass? I have no idea what we're looking for.
The detector didn't find anything.
Lady pirates. Pirates used to believe wearing gold or silver earrings would improve their eyesight. Apparently, there is an acupuncture point on the earlobe. Spot on the beach. Can we do anything with the spot on the beach? Red Riding Hood's beach mat. Ooh, glittering doubloons. Oh my god, is it a collection quest?
One more little pile of gold, and my retirement pension is safe.
Okay, so we have many doubloons. I don't know why we have many doubloons, but we have many doubloons. I think the thing I like is there was only 2 convicted of piracy, the others were hidden. Yeah. Harvested coffee bush, yeah. Got nothing to do with that. Oh, I missed something. What was that about? Slaves? Eleni and Lou having some sort of slave conversation? Palm trees. I totally missed what you were talking about, Lou. Sorry. Go on then. Let's save. Whoop. I like this crab fella. He's a good fella. In the Navy, if you went to the toilet bathroom, you went to the heads. There were no toilets on the old ships, so you would go to the bow, the head, and dangle off ropes for completion. And on that note, Super Submariner is off to bed. Good night, Dad. Okay, what were we actually going to do? We were going to look at the quest book, weren't we? Oh yeah, that's what we need to do, because I was not listening at all. We need to take the pair of scissors and cut the beard off of the rather dead inventor.
And the beard is off.
Good snipping sounds, gotta say. Wait, what? I mean, I'm bad at spelling. I am terrible at spelling. But even I can tell that that's wrong. Just the lack of care in this game is palpable.
I hereby name you Dr. Peach.
Inventor doll. Apparently we've put glasses on him as well. It wasn't important. Oh, okay. But if you were saying it...
The voodoo doll still needs some parts before it's ready to rock and roll. And I'm not talking about silicone implants.
Telesis. In rough seas, you wouldn't even have to wipe. Just, yeah, it's effectively... The waves are nature's B-Day. What am I doing here? Oh god, I really don't know. Book on voodoo, harpoon with rope, which we, I don't know. Can we put a stone on the end of it?
I wish this would.
No. This is pincushion. Not entirely sure what's going on there. Yeah. It's mainly because I'm not listening to this game. That's sort of what's going on here. Oh, okay, yeah, we need to combine the needles. Yeah, of course we do.
I hate needles, but if I absolutely have to...
Poseidon's salty caress. That's a quote if you ever heard one. Well, you can add it. Exclamation mark, add quote, all one word, and then a space. And then if you want to add that as a quote, feel free.
And now I, Simon the Great, will revive a human being
Sweet.
with the help of this voodoo doll.
Sweet.
Please stay tuned for further details.
Yo, Wildgrass.
Now we'll attach the 4 clamps to the correct corresponding needles, turn on the power, and we should see a happy end in just a few moments, ladies
Ananda's got
and
it.
gentlemen.
Thank you, Ananda. Oh, hold on. Implant needle in what? Oh, what? No, I was not listening. I wasn't listening because it was too long. Fine, we're actually going to have to listen to this damn thing.
Let's see.
Fine.
Revival the easy way.
I'm gonna be
the most
pouring a
modern
drink while we do
methods
this.
of zombie creation
The only
without
way to play
chicken
this game.
blood. To bring the recently deceased back into the realm of the living, using the latest methods of modern voodoo magic, please adhere to the following simple steps.
Yep.
You will first need a voodoo doll. You can learn the art of sewing voodoo dolls in
Mally,
our wonderful voodoo
heart, head,
weekend
arm,
workshop.
leg.
Or mail order. Pick from
We'll
our
double
broad
check.
range of superior
Thank you.
quality merchandise. It's got the best juju on the market. Then the voodoo doll has to be personalized. If you would like tips for this subject, please call our competent and helpful specialists on
That's terrible code on its own.
$555-VOO-DOO. Please put the voodoo needles into the most important chakra points in heart, head, left arm, and left leg.
Mally,
You can
in
mail
one.
order special stainless
Damn.
voodoo needles from our broad line of merchandise. We've every quality for every price range. Energize the
Almost
voodoo
sounds like
doll
Hermes.
through the needles by applying
He's big.
power surges in the correct order. Heart activates general vital functions. Breathe life into
Head.
the deceased with a power surge. Important, the reasoning functions should be prepared first, otherwise the deceased will be reanimated as a brain-dead zombie. Head activates the reasoning functions of a corpse. Warning, if arms and
Head,
legs are
shoulders,
not
knees and
prepared
toes, knees and
beforehand,
toes.
they will remain numb forever. Arm activates the
And
grasping function of
eyes
the
and
hands.
ears and
Careful,
mouth and
only
nose.
works if the legs are activated first. Leg activates the walking capabilities of legs and feet.
That's just ridiculous. It would be alright if it was a good voice actor, you know? If he had a voice that you
And
could
now
listen
I,
to.
Simon the... Now
who went
we'll
for
attach the
Christopher
4
Walken,
clamps to the correct
ended up
corresponding
with Ken.
needles, turn on the power, and...
What is it? Head? No, heart first, sorry. I'm literally just reading Mally Cat's instructions now. Head. Arm. And legs. It's good to see that this is moving. It's clearly not.
There. Let's see if I can light his lamps.
Ow! Ow!
Damn, it didn't work. Well, Frankenstein didn't succeed on the first try either.
True, I suppose. I have no idea, Helene. Wait, so Frankenstein didn't succeed in the first try?
And now I, Simon the Great, will revive a human being with the help of this voodoo. Now we'll attach the
Do we
4
do it
cla-
the wrong way around? Do we do it heart, head, leg, arm, maybe? Just to intentionally do it wrong way around at the end, so we can't walk?
There. Let's see if I can light his lamps.
Ow! Ow! The book lists it in inverse order.
Damn, it didn't work.
Oh,
Well, Frankenstein didn't-
really? I was not listening enough to figure that out. Thank you, Minin. Cheers, at least someone's paying attention.
And now I, Simon the Great, will revive... Now we'll attach...
So, leg, arm, head, heart. Yes, Minin, you've literally written it right there. Total confusion, you've got to go to bed. Enjoy, if possible. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Where were we? Head. That's the one. Thank you for being here, dude.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you and good night.
There. Let's see if I can light his lamps.
Hopefully. Oh, hello. See you later, TC.
Oh, ouch!
Ah, great.
Hell's bells, what was that?
I do like hell's
Some
bells.
aliens came and fired wildly in all directions. Then you were struck by a bolt of lightning.
Ah, I remember. Well, it seems I was lucky, doesn't it? And my sciatic pain is gone. Amazing. Seems like an electric discharge just like that can do wonders for your health.
I like this guy.
Well, yes, but
It's a miracle.
maybe it's because you're dead.
I don't like this guy. No, I like that.
That's... Are you trying to insult me, landlubber?
Just look at
That's
you.
the guy I
The
don't
aliens killed you, but I, Simon the Mighty Sorcerer, revived you using this voodoo doll.
That means I'm one of the undead? A zombie? That's...
I...
Bullocks, that's fantastic.
That's a swear
No
word.
more need for
That's
sleep, no more
100%.
hunger, and my back pain's gone as well.
No.
Finally, I can fully concentrate on my research.
No.
I can't think
No,
of
Dave.
anything
No.
better that could have happened to me.
Well, it's great you're so happy about it.
Boy, I owe you a favor.
At long last, somebody who's able to recognize my abilities.
This game is voiced, but not acted. I quite like the dude with the steampunk eye patch. Yeah, you should have had one of those for Twitch London and Ando. Would have been perfect.
Who are you anyway?
My name is Dr. Edward Keach. I'm an engineer and inventor, and this is my laboratory, as you can see. Originally, I'd signed on as ship's engineer on the Black Pear, and after it was marooned, I built my lab here.
Paddock's off as well. Good night to you, dude.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
Magnus, your wedding was steampunk themed. That's amazing. Amazing.
Why are you stranded
Sorry,
here?
That's in the
Okay,
panto
I
a
guess
lot.
you'll want to hear the short version. Well, it was a rainy night, and helmsman Larry Letslip was on duty on the bridge. I was in the captain's cabin at the time, and had just repaired the heating.
Are you sure that's the short version?
Please don't interrupt me, boy, otherwise it'll take even longer. So, Captain Narrow was sitting in front of his mirror and painting his face, as usual. Suddenly, a great wave hit the ship, which then caused us to rise up out of the water, making Captain Narrow smear lipstick right across his face. The captain got mad and muttered something like, "How can he go across a bump while I'm applying my makeup?" Then he rushed out onto the bridge deck. A moment later, I heard the helmsman scream something about banshees and hobgoblins.
That sounds
correct me if I'm
terrible.
wrong, but I'm pretty sure that
I
society
said
hasn't
don't
moved on this
interrupt
much
me.
In 10
Anyway,
years.
there was a stamping to be heard on the deck, and then a splash in the water. Larry Letslip must have gone overboard. When I arrived on the deck, there was only a completely confused Captain Narrow. He was just standing there in his diaphanous dress, the red lipstick all over his face. That dimly lit
Lou,
scene appeared
my
spooky,
Gaston is
downright unreal.
loosely based on
Captain
Rick
Narrow
Mail's Flash Art.
never spoke again about what really happened that stormy night.
And then, what happened?
Well, a storm came on, and Captain Narrow fought to keep the ship on course. Larry might have succeeded at that, but as it was, a wave then hit us and smashed us right up against a reef, tearing a great hole in the ship's hull. We would have inevitably drowned if
what?
If not another wave hadn't then thrown us straight onto the shore of this island. Well, this is the end of the short version of this tale. The detailed edition will be found stocked in all good bookshops as soon as I've located
I
a
was not
publisher
listening
for
to
it.
This. What was the cliff notes on this?
What kind of stuff do you invent?
I repair and invent everything that's needed. Aside from that, I like to occupy myself with space travel. But my real area of expertise is the development of artificial intelligence that really works.
Ah, yes. Just remind me what that's supposed to be again.
Well, artificial
Basically
beings
says they
need
got there by
intelligence to
whapping
be
the
able to
reef.
act like real living
Nice.
beings. Just think of pathfinding problems. I can't even remember how many of my less successful creations I lost because they chose the direct way over the cliffs.
I used to have problems with pathfinding too. Why don't you repair the ship and leave the island?
What for? Here I can carry out my research in peace. All I need I stocked in the storage room of the Black Pear, and I can find the rest on this island. Apart from that, Captain Narrow doesn't appear to be too keen to put out to sea anymore.
This game just doesn't know
He's even become quite afraid of water.
The Black Pear. Don't eat it.
I've got a problem with this harpoon.
Oh yeah, we need
Captain
some
Narrow's
sort of
stuck in the crow's nest, and the ladder's broken. I'm trying to shoot a rope up there using this harpoon, but I'm not able to aim with enough accuracy. Can you invent something to help with that?
Well, stuff like that is really simple, and way below my intelligence capacity. But since it's you, give me that harpoon.
Ananda, only in this section. Only in this section.
I fitted the harpoon with a
space at some
scope,
point
so
as well.
now you should be able to aim better and hit your target. Just be careful you don't hit Captain Narrow. He may be a little strange, but most of the time he's a fine chap.
Fine.
Can you tell me anything about that metal parrot Polly?
Ah, yes. Polly. That bird's one of my first prototypes. While its artificial intelligence doesn't work properly, its speech processor is fully functional. Unfortunately, that creature resists all debugging efforts.
Well, maybe I can find a can opener somewhere.
Captain Jack Narrow. I'll be going. Yeah,
I'll
this
be
game,
going.
It kind of screams homophobic. Can we talk to him about this commode thing?
What the? Those aren't drawers. Those are turn switches on some weird device that...
It's weird, like, if I heard Captain Jack Narrow sailing on the Black Pear in any other context, it'd probably be quite funny. In context of this game, it just seems played out.
What the? Those aren't...
Right. A Tim Curry knockoff of the captain. What? Well, it depends what Tim Curry you're talking about. If you're talking about Frankenfurter, then yeah. That's probably the best one.
Watch out! Duck!
Excellent. Oh, check out the animation. Oh yeah, you know it.
Finally, I've got some solid ground under my feet again. Ouch.
Oh, did you get hurt?
Now look at that. My clothes are ruined. I could have saved myself the trouble of ironing them. Couldn't you find a more comfortable way down than this stupid rope?
Oh, come on, I saved you. Don't overact now.
I want to punch
I'll
the game.
retire to my cabin now and fix my clothes.
I never wanted
and
to punch
hairdo.
a game before.
Nobody should be seen like this. We'll see each other later. In my cabin, perhaps?
Jeez, I'm not that desperate.
No, Zork, you can't, because this is a digital-only game. It never came out in a hard copy. Just give the screen a whack, and no, because then I'd be beating up my own laptop. They've got around the system by creating a digital-only copy. There is not a physical version that you could ever actually contact with. Oh god. Oh, we're only about, I don't know, quarter of the way through this damn game. Evil game devs. They knew what they were doing. Jinx. Okay, let's look at the quest book. Apparently we just want our hat back. Full stop. Go on then. Let's have a look. That's the next thing that we need to do, is get our hat back by finding where these moles are.
Dr. Peach is the only sensible person here, but at the moment I've got nothing to say to him.
Okay, well, it looks like we're trying to find the next puzzle. I guess we go back to the captain's quarters. Captain Narrow.
Ah, finally, there
Thank you.
are.
Who are you anyway?
All right, let's get through it.
Dear, I'm
Plunge
the
on.
infamous Captain Narrow, of course. Owner of the Black Pear, the terror of the seven seas, and savior of mankind from bad taste.
You've got to deal with those moles. What's it about?
No, no, no. It doesn't work this way. Take a look around. You're on an authentic pirate island here. And what are we? Pirates, right. And how do real pirates act? Right again, like real pirates. A pirate doesn't just answer your questions and then wish you a nice day. He wants something for it.
Oh, it's a gay
If
guy.
he doesn't
that
want
really,
information, you'll have to
really
think of an
enjoys
adequate payment.
clothes
How
and
about
doesn't
a
want
treasure?
anything dirty around him?
Do you know where those stupid moles took my hat?
Dear me, that ghastly monstrosity of a hat didn't belong to you, did it? If so, you definitely were a victim of contemporary
You're a lucky
proletarian
fella, aren't
fashion.
ya?
You're lucky that unbefitting.
Thank you, Ananda. Thank you for giving the sub to Helene. Helene. Yeah, let's get away from that for 2 seconds. Enjoy the fact that Ananda is being generous. Helene, you are now officially a retrovert. Enjoy your cutlasses. Enjoy your family-friendly BJ Blazkowicz. Just needed to take a breath. Look at the viewership, just plummet. People can't handle this, and I don't blame them. But we're gonna get through this.
Accessoire was stolen from you. From now on, you'll make progress fashion-wise.
My poor hat.
Now there is I gotta say, Rush, thank you very much, dude. Thank you for the 10 bits. There is a fine line between a cliche and a caricature. But this is not doing that line justice. This is firmly planted in the cliche. And it's terrible. How you doing, Rush? Jack Narrow and the Black Pear. I can't think of any Cockney rhyming slang, but probably. Actually, you know what, Telesis, knowing this game, no. No. I'm 99% sure there is nothing more, there is not a deeper meaning to Jack Narrow and the Black Bear. These guys were like, we're going to do a pirate thing. What's the most famous pirate thing at the minute? Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, what's the lead character of the Pirates of the Caribbean? Jack Sparrow. Okay, do you think it's far enough away for us legally if we called him Jack Narrow? Yeah, that'll be fine. What about if we called the ship the Black Pear? Yeah, that'll work. 99% sure that this game is not clever enough to be pulling off any sort of higher meaning than that. Of your 9 hours of work, I was in a meeting for 8.5 hours of them. Dude. You have little swords now. You do. You have a cutlass and a scimitar. But we just call them cutlasses to make it easier for people to understand.
Okay, so you want information for payment. What exactly do you want to know?
Well, I'd naturally be interested in the upcoming trends. I mean, what's going to be shown in the important fashion fairs, and what's going on between the models and other stars. Oh God. No. I'm also very interested in all the top tips about caring for stressed skin. If you could organize some tests with the local skincare clinic.
Okay, back to the idea of bringing you a treasure as payment. Oh, well then, I'll go and find a treasure for you.
Ah, that sounds great. It should be splendorous, glittering, and full of doubloons, please. Oh, now I'm all excited about your return.
Full of doubloons? If that's all.
Okay, we have got quite a lot of doubloons in our travels.
Look here, I brought you an awesome treasure.
No, no, no. It really doesn't work this way. That's no proper treasure. It doesn't have the slightest bit of style.
Thank you.
Come back
Rush.
when you have
Cheers.
real pirate's treasure to show.
That's a disappointment. I quite like it when bad games are invested in being bad. If there's a spoonerism there for 16th century homophobic slur or something, no, I almost guarantee it. I mean, I can't say for sure, because I tell you what, I am not a professor of 16th century homophobic slurs. So, I mean, I genuinely can't say whether or not there is one out there. But knowing the trend of this game has been down in wit and taste. So yeah. I've got the look. Yeah, you know what? I always get that. Walking down the street, I'm always asked questions about 16th century homophobic slurs. Daily occurrence. Angelica, welcome in. Save me. Save me from this horrific, horrific game. How are you doing? How the devil are you? I was watching you and Flib playing some Fallout 76 the other day. Loved it. How are you? What you been doing? What was today's? You were playing more 76. Sweet. Nanda and King fighting over the fact that they want to give some love to Angelica Ladico. Flippin' flappin' high. Welcome in, everybody. I've kind of got to give some context right now.
Excellent, excellent.
It's me, Dern. Hey, Dern. How you doing, dude? You're addicted to a crappy game. I mean, you know, let people enjoy things that they want to enjoy. That's my philosophy. Ironically, though, I am not enjoying this game. If anybody's here from Angelica's stream, welcome. Hey. Then I should give some context why we're playing this game. This is Simon the Sorcerer 5, alright? Simon the Sorcerer should have stopped at Simon the Sorcerer 2. It's been limping on for God knows how long. But here we play every single game in a franchise, from beginning to end, 100% on the hardest possible mode, so that we have gained everything we can from a game. This series, however, has been going down and down and down and down. And yeah, the culmination of which is this monstrosity that we've got. Simon the Sorcerer 5. Is it crappy if you like it? Don't think so. Perfect, yeah. But I don't like this. This is horrific.
I'm going now. Later.
Oh, please stay a little while longer.
This played out cliche of a gay dude. I mean, fair enough, he's been wrapped up in some sort of pirate captain outfit, but it's just a cliche to the core of him. Please make him stop talking. Not only that, we've got Swampy. Every time he opens his mouth, it's horrific. Yeah. But I should say, we have a family-friendly stream here, so even though this is a terrible, terrible, terrible game, we don't swear. Although, ironically, here's another thing. This damn game has managed to put so little care into its own creation that it has actually let swear words pass through when it should have been bleeped. Literally, there's a trope in this game where swear words are bleeped as they go through, and even on the subtitles, it was a bleeped out swear word. But the voice actor obviously said the swear word, and then they never, in post-production, ever bleeped it out. It's just terrible. Solid F-bomb. Slipping through. Yup. My face went bright red at that point. So yeah, we're highbrow here. We're all adults. We know everything that's going on in the game, and that's fair enough. We can rejoice in all of the dirty, smutty filth without having to talk about it, because we actually know what's going on. But the kids don't. Made for a hilarious clip. Yep. What is the name of Mega Man's dog? Rush. There you go. I know that one. Not because I've played it, but because Mega Man's dog's here. You spend a lot of time in here challenging yourself to be more wholesome because of the outside... Oh, dude, I swear like a sailor when I'm not streaming. But I have friends and family with kids that stop by and watch the stream. So, you know, I'm trying to do my best to improve myself. Wholesome stream. Wholesome stream. So yeah, what are we currently doing? We are on the search for a treasure. Let's find some treasure. That captain really is an ungrateful wretch. First I saved him from the crow's nest, now he insists on me bringing him some treasure so that we can have a real pirate's heart-to-heart. Where can I find some, though? There are doubloons everywhere. I can cut off buttons from the uniform in the cabin. Done. The eyes of the skull next to Red Riding Hood's cut are gold coins. Done, I think. The washer in the inventor's lab look deceptively at gold. Done. Under Red Riding Hood's beach mat. Done. And in her citadel of emancipation. Okay. Let's go to the citadel of emancipation. Let's do it. Pretty much, Tilly.
That's fun!
Pretty much. And now there's the aunt who swears around your nieces and nephews. I mean, I would go into explaining the story of Simon the Sorcerer, but A, 90% sure that everybody that came across from Angelica's stream was like, what the hell is this game? Bye! Angelica, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. Cheers.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
I really appreciate it. See you soon. And B, the story makes no sense. A, aliens turned up. B, moles turned up. That's pretty much it. And now we're on a pirate island. Is that more doubloons? Failed emancipation.
A complete treasure trove of gold. I'm rich. I'm rich.
Okay, is that every single gold doubloon that we need to find on this island? I assume so. Yeah, dude, I've got a pile of doubloons. Come on, Captain Cliche.
Look here, I've brought you an awesome treasure.
No, it really doesn't work this way. That's no proper
that
treasure.
Would be self-aware.
It doesn't have the slightest bit of style. Come back when you have real pirate's treasure to show.
Okay.
I'm going now. Oh.
No, shut up. You're not talking. Unless you need to. We need to start... How do you style a pile of... What, inside of a cigar box?
Now this is what I call a treasure.
Ah, it needs to be inside of a cigar box.
A complete treasure trove of gold. I'm rich. I'm rich.
Fine. Of course, a cigar box filled with treasure is a much fancier treasure. Of course.
Ta-da! Here you go, the greatest and most beautiful treasure of the whole island.
My, what a noble glittering. Such a treasure is worthy of a real pirate, and of a captain as well. Well then, pirate friend, let's chink our rum jars and drink to friendship. Talk about our enemies, and most importantly, share the latest fashion tips.
I can't drink to that.
What do you know about those moles?
Some years ago now, I sent my apprentice on a treasure hunt. He didn't find treasure, however, but a tunnel leading into the empire of those black fuzz darlings. In the end, that tunnel led him to his doom. Now, what am I saying? To my doom, of course. To cut a long story short,
Please do.
that excursion cost me my freedom, and my apprentice and one of those moles their lives. And ever since, those creatures of darkness come by from time to make new demands.
Right, what have the moles done with my hat?
What have those beasts done to my hat?
Now really, Simon? You're not actually bemoaning the loss of that fashion faux pas.
Fine. You're almost asleep. Thank you very much for being here, Lou. I appreciate it.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you and good night.
We have the sweetest of dreams. I almost expected there to be a puzzle, like, let's style up this treasure in a way the stereotype will like. You're expecting too much of this game. That's probably... yeah, that's probably correct, dear Lisa's. I can enjoy a game when it's bad. I can understand the game's bad, but when they're just... when it's done without care, that's what really makes my soul hurt, you know?
Where is this tunnel leading to those moles?
You can get it wrong.
Oh, that.
That's fine.
The black furballs locked and barricaded it. You can forget about going through there. You've got to think of something else. Maybe Dr. Peach can help you. If I don't know what to do, I always ask him.
It's like school children wrote it. Yep. Who was it? Oh, I forget. Who linked... There was quotes from the director. I'm really sorry. I can't remember who linked it in chat last time we played on Sunday. Someone linked in chat quotes from the director, and he sounded really... Well, A, he sounded quite pompous about the creation, but B, he sounded like it was a work of art rather than just a terrible, terrible game.
I'm going now. Later.
Oh, please.
Shut up. Anything we can interact with. Charts, desks, advertisement. Oh, can we actually interact with the Taylor's dummy?
I don't want that jacket. I'd rather be dead than be seen with it in public.
Well, at least Simon's, you know, getting the hang of this fashion faux pas thing. So, hold up. We're looking for some sort of hole, right? Want to visit the moles, where do they live? Right, obviously not above ground, but in it, the inventor certainly has an idea about how I can get to the moles. Paul Clifton. Hi, it's Ghost Shadow. Just on your mate's account. Sorry. That's fine. That is absolutely fine, Ghost Shadow. That sounds like a message that should be put in a direct message rather than put in a general chat, but thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Simon the Sorcerer. What can I do for you?
Oh, that's what's going on. I thought some... Sorry, my watch is vibrating.
Can you build a drill for me to be able to reach a subterranean city?
That at least sounds like a small challenge. You're getting better, young man. Yes, I can build a digging machine for you. I even have most of the parts I need. The only things missing are... Let me think. A digging tool and the propulsion.
Spade?
I guess a spade would be sufficient as a digging tool.
Done.
And the propulsion?
What could we use? Let me think. Maybe... Yes, while trying out several propulsion systems for my creations, I developed 7 League boots.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there was a critical design problem with the propulsion module of those boots. They could only go 7 miles in a row, and it was not possible to take a break or stop on the way.
Oh,
As
it sounds
such,
like the red shoes.
They weren't very practical.
Actually,
So
that's
I gave
quite
them away.
I like that.
I now know how to throttle the boot's propulsion, though.
That's too bad. What became of those boots?
I gave them to a rather vain cat wearing a hat that passed through here some months ago.
Vain cat
Naturally,
wearing a
I
hat.
warned him about the 7 miles.
Is in like a vain
But what
cat,
happened?
like, "Rah."
Well, the island's just 5 miles
Paul Clifton, thank you
across
for
in
the
its
follow.
broadest part. Cats are not the best swimmers, you know. With a bit of luck, the cat was washed ashore and is now rotting on the beach somewhere, along with the boots.
See, Elias, you've been told, quite a crass and bad taste, but you still don't like this character at all. You've never been understood what people mean when they say something's boringly offensive. Case in point. Packing and packing for Flib.
About the parts for this digging machine.
Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to find out what parts we need for this digging machine. Then I'm going to take a quick bio break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to play some more of this.
What else do I need for the machine?
Oh yeah, I'm so
I
excited.
need 7 league
I
boots and a spade.
7 league boots and a spade.
That's all about the digging machine.
That's all about the digging machine. Does any voice actor understand comedic deliverance in this game? You mean you're not laughing, Argrath? How are you not, like, holding onto your sides in fits of laughter? Paul Clifton, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that, dude. Dude. You're moving on Saturday. Oh no, the same miserable boat as Flib with the moving. Yeah, it's a tiresome affair. Right.
I'll be going.
Dude. Right, I'm going to chuck you guys a song quickly. I'm going to move the mattress away from the door, have myself a quick bio break, come back, and we're going to play more of this. I should probably save, because you know what? If at any point we lost some progress in this game, I would have to. I would find it really hard to muster up the ability to go back and replay any section of this game. Right, song time. I'll put a short one on. Hopefully, I can move the mattress in time. I'll see you in a second. Bots, you missed a fair chunk of the stream, but we're still going. We're still going. It's almost midnight here in the UK, which is why my voice is slightly more ASMR. But yeah, we're still going. Oh my god, Argaroth, that is an insanely good idea. A palette swap for the Ananda remote into a zombie or an alien. You mic? No. We are away from home at the minute, so this is the same mic as always, apart from the fact that I am talking quieter and closer to it. Make her blonde, like a Super Saiyan version. You know what? That's doable. Just a quick palette swap is probably doable. Make her into a ghoul or something. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea, Margaroth. I like it. ASMR, Raz Edition. Yeah, late night at the RetroVution. You get to hear me breathing into the mic. Helena, you crouser, you. Anyway, we're not actually ASMRing. Don't worry. We are playing Simon the Sorcerer 5. Now you can worry. Just as a stopgap. Or give her a Santa hat. Oh, that would be quite cool. Yeah. Ideas. Thank you, dude. As soon as I get like a couple of hours spare, that's top of the list. Shipping forecast Fraz. Northeasterly, force 12. That's as much of any sort of shipping forecast that I know. Coming from a certain direction and a force number. Is there nostalgia for this game? No. But the RetroVution specifically is about game series. So you can feel the nostalgia for the original game and be like, oh yeah, that character, I used to love that character. What have they done with this character? Where has this character been? What was this character's journey? Oh dear. Oh, what a shame. Right, what were we talking to old Peachy Lad about?
Simon the Sorcerer. What can I do for you?
I don't know.
About the parts for this digging machine.
Yep. That's all about the digging machine.
That's all
Excellent.
about the digging machine.
Chat, dude. I'm really glad we had this chat. He's my favourite. Oh, what, Peachy Bloke? Peachy Bloke, genuinely one of my favourite characters in this game. Other character was the dude with the sock puppet on his hand. He was quite fun. He also was the one that out loud, made it through to the game, redid one of his lines. And if anyone wants to repost that clip, feel free, because that is a bit of pure genius in terms of this game. One of the moments that genuinely made me amused. Not laugh out loud, but amused. I mean, the clip will tell you differently, I'm sure. It is a white whale of the game. I'll tell you what the white whale will be. Argaroth, cheers, dude. The white whale will be Simon the Sorcerer 6. I don't even know whether there may well be a playable game out there. Like Jazz Jackrabbit 3D, there is a playable game out there of that one. We never played it because it was never officially a game, so it wasn't canon. But it was a game. I don't know whether Simon the Sorcerer 6 was ever a fully fleshed out game that just didn't have the funding to be put out into the shops. Or even into the digital marketplace. What are we up to? Using the detector borrowed from the inventor, tuned to detect leather and cheese. Oh god, really? That's the...
What bizarre...
Leather, because boots. Cheese, because feet. So what you like about this game? It is clever. Look at this parrot. I like this parrot. This is a fun parrot.
Aha! The detector's notification light's flashing. I should be able to find something around here.
Look at him ruffling his feathers. Oh, he's a sleepy parrot. That's my favourite thing about this game. That parrot. Oh, you sleepy parrot. How's things with RX bots? I mean, do we get any...
This thing can be used for
Yeah, fine.
What bizarre settings this thing has.
Not too good. Why not, man?
Aha! The detector.
Right. Something around here? How about up at the head? Giving up on your classes this semester? No way, dude. How come?
What biz...
Excuse me while I talk to you and try and discover cheese and leather.
Aha! The detector.
You gotta be up for work in 5 hours. Oh god, dude, you keep on doing this. You do not need to be here. Thank you so much for being here, man. Here's a pillage that you can possibly fail at. You can't seem to get that stain out of your pillaging pants. It's a nasty one. You need some vanish for that, lad.
What bizarre set?
I'm so sorry that you've overloaded yourself, bots. That's not good, man.
Aha!
Take care. Take care.
What bizarre settings?
Rush,
this
you
thing
waiting for
has.
Mr. Peach to say take 6 on his next monologue. Take 6. Yeah. Yeah.
Aha! The detector's notification light's flashing. I should be able to find something around
But
here.
Raina has sensed your insecurity and has pounced, you know. The BB's terrible. But then again, is there anything good about this game? Yo, Deacon Cheer. No robots. None.
What bizarre...
Okay, dude. We can make an exception. Just this once. Oh.
Hey! The detector found something!
That was pure luck. Oh my god, we could have been doing this for hours.
That's the spot where the detector found something.
Let's use the spade on this strange spot. Sorry, I'm having to constantly check my phone when it goes off.
I
'cause I don't
found
want it to
something.
be,
A pair of boots? But what the heck? There's a cat skeleton in them.
Is that Puss in Boots?
Looks like Kitty didn't have any lives left.
Ah, it's a nice cameo. I'll give you that, game. I'll give you that. There is a counselling centre on campus. I haven't really felt the need to go yet. I'm depressed because of crap you did to yourself, so I don't feel like talking about it. You don't feel like talking about it can help. Yeah, but then again, dude, if you're blaming yourself for stuff, it can be good to get an outside perspective on it. If it actually wasn't your fault and you're blaming yourself for things that couldn't be helped, or really aren't like anybody else would have done in the same situation. Getting an outside perspective is always helpful. Okay, 70 boots and a spade. Let's create a mole finding machine.
Simon the Sorcerer. What can I do for you?
If you need to take a break, talk to people, tell your school, these things can happen. If people understand you experience it, they can help, even indirectly. True that. True that, dude. Hey, BXT. Welcome in. How you doing? How was today? It's the biscuit.
About the parts for this digging machine. I found the 7 leak boots.
Yes, Puss in Boots.
The boots! I wouldn't have thought it possible. Their propulsion module will serve us well.
And here's a spade. This is the ASMR section of the stream. Welcome to late night at the RetroVution. I hope you're all having a good time out there. Remember, stay frosty. Fraz loves you.
Here's a spade.
Great. I'll attach it right away.
Magnus.
Okay, now I have everything I need.
Chicken.
Hang on a moment.
You know exactly what can be done to mitigate them, you're just not doing them. Oh, there's a lot of people in that situation, man. And genuinely
I'm
do
done.
not feel bad
Here's
about
the
seeking
digging
help.
machine.
Never
Please
do.
don't use it in a confined space. That means not in here, too.
Can we use it in here? Oh god, Red Riding Hood's back.
Whatever you're about to do, stop it.
Get ready for the bleep.
Time for real man's work.
It looks more like a sandbox
That's
game
actually
to
quite
me.
a funny animation.
But oh well, why complain?
I always
He's
have to feel
gone
like
now, so I've got some peace and quiet.
I feel like I have to point out any time that this game actually makes me genuinely happy. They ruined it.
Hey, wait! Well, in any case, it looks like I've
Rob,
reached
you've
my
gotta get to
goal.
bed.
After all, there shouldn't be
But
too
your
many
final word is
subterranean
don't leave it
cities.
too late to talk
Now,
to someone.
all I've got to do is
I've not
subdue
even
the
listened to
leaders
this.
of those
To be
moles
fair, I don't
and
care.
reclaim my hat. I guess just telling them my name will do the trick.
Something like that. Don't leave it too late to talk to someone. Once you wrap yourself in self-loading and depression blanket, it gets heavier and easier to stay in. This is true. Honestly, just really hoping you can do better next time. Next semester. Just can't give yourself the motivation. Been there, man. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Just know that it's not admitting defeat if you ever need to seek help. What have we got? Detector, book on voodoo, lighter, stone, and a pair of scissors. We have a battered pot, a flammable pile of garbage, pipe wrench, fireplace, and some sand. I think we are inside of the mole's lair now. So we've gone subterranean. So we've gone from medieval to pirate to subterranean Mushroom Kingdom. We are definitely going to be ended up in space in this game. That's like a guarantee right there. Okay.
Somebody obviously made a fire here before, so this should be a good fireplace. Now all I need is some sort of fuel.
Okay. I call it the impossible task. You have to you've dealt with bipolar and pretty bad depression since you were a kid. It's always tough to work out. That sounds horrific, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Bots, you've considered taking a year off next semester? That 100%. I've heard that before. Sorry, I will come back to this important stuff in chat. But that is the call of. Oh my god! I don't know where I've heard it before. Was it in like Spring Watch or something? With Bill Oddie. That pressure, dude. That pressure. Have yourself a good one, Argaroth. Sweet dreams. Consider taking a year off after next semester and weighing your options. A lot of this has been second guessing whether you actually want to be in college. I mean, I crashed out. Personally, I crashed out in, I suppose it would be high school for you American types. Never got to college. Didn't do well enough. There is nothing wrong if it's not for you. There's nothing wrong with being like, nah, you know what? There's other stuff that's calling me. It's all good. See, by that description alone, the game sounds amazing. But it's not like an homage, though. To Elysis, it's not done with any sort of care. It's just cramming anything in. I'll tell you what, the only thing that is done with care is the 2D backgrounds. This is beautiful. I've said this before. This could be a desktop wallpaper for me. I would happily have this as my desktop wallpaper. If you removed this goiter from it, this is beautiful. Pick up a pipe wrench.
You're coming with me.
Yeah, these degrees these days, unfortunately, are getting less and less meaningful. Because you need experience, and how do you get the experience? By being in the damn job.
The end product of all intelligent acts, garbage.
These are honestly gorgeous digital painting goals. Can we take some flammable?
Great fuel for a grade A funeral pyre. Okay, if I have to, I can also just light a normal fire with it, I guess.
That's really annoying. Not because the sound is an annoying sound, but because I've heard that sound before, and I know it's the call of something, but I genuinely can't remember what the call is. Flammable garbage in the fireplace?
That should burn like tinder.
Nice. Nice.
It's ablaze now.
That is indeed a blaze. Ooh. Some pretty fire. Is it... What can I do now? Lighter?
I can't do that.
I mean, you could. It would explode.
This pot is mine! Mine! Mine!
What? Okay, we got a bad pot. Put the pot on the fireplace.
Ta-da! I can heat something here now.
Well, thank God that this game is so difficult. What do we want to eat in here? A stone. We haven't even explored this whole area yet, so... Shazam! Battered pot. Fireplace. Pile of gut. Oh, Shazam is in the sound recognizing. It's a specific bird. Switch to IT. Just become a hacker, dude. Yeah, it'll be the best thing in the world for you.
So this is the mysterious mole city at the center of the
You'll
earth.
be fine. Just go down the Dr. Evil route. Hi, moles. Hi, ventilation flap. That was your first goal, as in Dr. Evil. But it too much maths.
Can you smell that? There's somebody here.
Calm down. Who? Wait a second. I can smell it too now. There's really somebody here.
Let's go get him.
Help!
Okay, we're being chased by moles. Diving into some
Where'd
garbage.
he go? I can't smell him anymore.
Of course,
Open
they're
your
blind.
nose. He must be somewhere around here.
No, but if they were blind,
Maybe
they would have
he's
those
turned
like,
insmellable.
noses that look like that.
I'm only smelling this disgusting pile of garbage. Come on, let's go back.
I'm sure he's somewhere around here.
That's not how smell works. In this universe, it is.
Yuck! This is really disgusting!
Bots, you should take one of those tests that they make you do when you're like 15 that determine what you should do for the rest of your life. I can't remember what I got for mine. Did anyone else do that? Hey, Doris, welcome in. The voices are not improving. No. Yeah, did anyone else have that? When you were like in school, you would have to take the afternoon off to do a psychological test, an examination that would basically just tell you what you should do with your life. It's horrific. Your marketable skills are computers, bots. You do seem insanely knowledgeable in that fact. BXD is also heading underground. Oh. Snap. See, Elisis, you've heard of those tests. You don't think they do them in your country? Or at least they didn't give them to you when you were 15. Aptitude tests. That's exactly the one. How's things, Doris? What have you been up to? BXD, if already... Wait, you're probably underground now, so you might not see this, but if you already knew at this tender age what you wanted to do for the rest of your life or its bots, you'd be a maniac. It's a lifelong journey with lots of ups and downs. You'll figure something out. You've got time and there is no stress. True that. True that. I mean, I do not want to go through the amount of jobs that I've had in my life, because we would be here for the rest of the stream. Genuinely. And almost all of them were, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Hot and greasy. Well, at least one of the two.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Can we take some sand?
That must come from the surface.
An excellent day. I'm glad to hear it. Doris, your life so far has taken you in all sorts of unexpected directions career-wise. Something biologist. Were you a biologist, Doris? Or have I got that completely wrong? My brain is currently filled with 101 things at the minute. There it is. Oh my god. Doris, were you like a mating call specialist? Can you tell me what that call is? Because I know I have heard that before. I think literally, specifically that exact clip I've heard before. And it's bugging me what animal it is. Marine biologist is that one. That may well be the one. Wait, so... Oh god, let's go to bed! What are you doing up, sir? Can't read suddenly, he doesn't know. Wait, what? I missed it. Sorry, dude. Did you... Alright, fine. Wait, what did you say? What? Oh, god damn it. Wait, no, completely missed. It is the common loon. To be fair, even if you said that without putting it in all caps, probably still wouldn't have made the link. The common loon. There you go. Oh god damn it. Right, okay. Not that way. Ventilation flap.
There's just hot air coming out of it.
Mm-hmm. Ventilation. Pipe segments. Fine. When you were 15, Doris, you wanted to be a vet, didn't get the grades, scoured the local newspaper. When you were coming up to taking the end of the school exams, ended up a marine biologist. And now caring for your elderly parents and streaming on Twitch. That is a roller coaster. What's going on here? I'm just really, really nervous. Every time my phone goes off, I'm kind of half expecting it to be the lady that I'm staying with at the minute. Is that a common loon? Yes, it is. Can we, like, get out of this place? Or are we stuck in here now? You did some Sea of Thieves today, Doris. Did you use the code that you got from Twitch London? Did you get a code from Twitch London? Okay. I haven't been listening enough, so let's have a look. The mole guards are blocking the entrance to the strange spheres. How can I get past them? I've got to fool their sense organs somehow. Those nasty moles have stolen my hat. I must get it back. Now that I've entered their domain, this should be easy. Oh, you say that, Simon. It's alright. Burp rising from the depths. We have sand.
That's just boringly normal sand.
Can we turn it into glass with high
I can't do
temperatures?
that. I don't know.
Right. We have a pipe wrench. Can we, like, dismantle a part of the garbage and wear it? No. A detector.
I already have what I was looking for.
Ah, if it was a... That would be good. If it was me creating this puzzle, I would have this as a multi-use item, the detector.
This thing can be used...
Considering it has dials. Teak and Gia bringing in those Seinfeld jokes. I was what's known as a benthic ecologist, researching the effects of sea disposal on the communities living in and on the seabed. Huh. For a long time I wanted to go out and volunteer at Midway Island because of the tidal flows are bringing in like tons, literal tons and tons of plastic into this island in the middle of the Atlantic, I think. I wanted to do my part. Zork works for the cashier, makes money, and that's enough for you. As long as you're enjoying your life, that's all that's important. Right, can we just go past these guys?
There it is again. I can smell whoever it is clearly.
You're right.
Quickly drop kick
This
them both.
time there's also a disgusting smell of garbage in the air. Now we'll get him, whoever he is.
I mean, can't we just knock them out? They do have guns, but still.
By all the mealworms in this world, we've lost him again.
Shame that.
Let's go back. But not a word to anybody about this. The soil sergeant mustn't hear about this, otherwise he'll downgrade us.
Soil sergeant. There you go. RxBots, if you're still here, if you want somewhere to take your life, aim to be a soil sergeant. Can't go wrong.
Please, not again!
Right. There was one that wasn't bleeped. It was the B word. Used to watch shows like Seinfeld and Friends. Never ever... Seinfeld was never on my radar. Friends was. But yeah, it just wasn't my thing.
I wish this would have an effect.
I mean, Teak and Gia, what part of the pond are you on? Or what part of the map are you on? Are you stateside?
I can bend pipes with...
I feel like Seinfeld was a very American thing. Canada, okay. So you were on that side of the pond, but not an American thing. Canadian thing. Yeah, Seinfeld didn't really make it over here. As far as... Like, it was definitely nowhere near as big as Friends. I think a lot of people watched it as like a cult thing over in the UK.
This combination... I don't know.
Never watched Friends. See, that's weird. You're weird. Get out of here. No, please stay. Please. You're one of the only people that actually wants to watch Simon Sorcerer. Not that you actually want to watch it, but still. Frasier, nice, nice. Spin-off of Cheers.
The end product of
Never
all
watched Cheers.
intelligent
Watched
acts,
a lot of Frasier.
garbage. The end...
Alright, I'm done with guessing. Moles can't see me anyway, so I'll throw the stone I've brought with me at the ventilation lid and cause a draft. Of course, though. But of course. Stone. Ventilation console?
There,
Oh, God,
you're
no. Yeah, skip. Just skip. Can we just skip?
by all the mealworms in this world. We've lost him again.
Let's go back.
Are you being
But not
served?
a word to anybody about this. The soil sergeant mustn't hear about this, otherwise he'll downgrade us.
Now that is a great example of a caricature rather than a cliche. Doris
Please, not again!
Shut up, dude. Zork, you sound a lot like an old housemate of mine who's forever watching cooking shows. Barefoot Contessa. I remember seeing that a lot on TV. Oh, God damn it. That was literally the same ventilation that I tried to put it on last time. Can we skip through this? Skip. Skip. Nope, that pauses it.
By all the mealworms in this world.
His face would be busted first.
We've lost him again.
Diving head first into a
Let's
pile
go
of
back.
bumpers and
But not a
plumbing at this
word
point.
to anybody about this. The soil sergeant
Simon has
mustn't
a
hear about
a
this,
very
otherwise he'll
particularly
downgrade.
Hefty face. But no one you know is streaming you watch a bit of the food Twitch channels. Not again. No. Or whatever he says. Yeah. What does a hefty face mean? It means that you can dive into a pile of garbage and come out unscathed. Ventilation console? No. God damn it. At this point, I'm very, very glad for these quest hints because I would not want to go through this again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Like the Alan Partridge of moles. God, I love Alan Partridge. Actually, Helene, have you ever seen Alpha Papa? I may have already talked about this. Every time that Alan Partridge comes up, I always say this fact. So I may have already said this. But the end sequence to Alpha Papa, which is the film of Alan Partridge, which, just putting it out there, I actually worked the release party. Still going strong. I mean, this game is slowly grinding me down, Oz, but I'm trying my best. You haven't? Ah, you should. If you like a bit of Alan Partridge, it's good crack. Ventilation flap.
A lot of people don't know I'm a bocce junior master of the 9th subdivision. This is going to be a piece of cake.
Hey, did you hear that?
Yes, and why is there a draft all of a sudden here?
I've no idea. Maybe it's the wind turning.
I'd better not think about it anymore. I
Doris,
didn't
you
become
don't
a
like the
guard to
cringe.
bother my head about stuff like that.
Huh. With a throw like that, I could take on W.G. Grace even.
American baseballer. A draft. Yeah, I do have a bit of a visceral reaction to cringe stuff, but Alan Partridge is great. Like The Office. Genius cringe. Genius. I don't know sports, you're a nerd and a code monkey. Good to know, dude. Right, can we sneak past these guys now that we've moved the vents?
There is something. I can smell it.
I guess you're just strung out. I don't smell anything, and there's nobody here either.
And the smell of her black fur. Drop dead gorgeous.
Did I tell you I gave self-made perfume to my girlfriend for her birthday?
How'd you do that? Isn't that very hard to make?
No, it's rather simple, actually. Perfume
Self-made
consists of an
perfume.
aromatic substance dissolved in ethanol and H2O gained by a thermal separation method, which can be gained by several procedures, such as hot enfleurage, where an aroma
I'll just
carrier
go
is
in a
combined with
different direction with that.
polyunsaturated neutral fat.
What are you talking about? That's all Greek to me.
I don't have the time to explain it to you now. I've got an important message to deliver to the old ones.
Okay, see you later then.
Helene, I tell you what, it's been a while since I've watched any Partridge. There were
Perfume,
a very,
huh?
very few.
If I got that incoherent babbling right, I
sketches
could
that I
try
can
and
remember
brew a
from it.
mole eau
I'm
de
sorry.
toilette to camouflage myself in the city.
Mole eau de toilette. Excellent. Oz is going to bed before a Fraz stream ends. Feels weird, man. You have a good night, dude. The only reason I'm streaming is, but I'm away from home. I'm doing the Panto thing. We've got like 10-hour days at the minute, like day in, day out. It's been quite stressful. But today, instead of having a 10-hour day, we had a 9-hour day, and we finished at 7 o'clock in the evening. Started at 10, finished at 7. So, yeah, this is genuinely probably the earliest that I'm going to finish during rehearsals. So I had to take the opportunity to stream. I've put my mattress up against the door to sound baffle. So hopefully, I mean seriously, hopefully, when I see my digs lady tomorrow, I'm a little bit worried as to what's going to happen. Hopefully, I haven't kept her up. But yeah. So yeah, this is purely because this is the only point that I could stream. You lost your job because you got sick, dude. Ugh. I'm sorry, man. Google the dancing. I will have seen it. I've seen all of Alan Partridge. A lot of it I've watched whilst doing other things, so not all of it is sunk in. Right, what we got? Ventilation console, a lunchbox.
Oh, let's see what Mommy packed him for his lunch.
A heating fungus, a pot of lard.
I've always wanted a lard pot like this. And here's a plastic fork, too. I might as well take it also.
Take it also. Pot of lordy lard, and a fork.
This console is used to control the ventilation system.
Okay.
If I've understood its settings correctly, all fans of the ventilation system should be active. So there must be a problem with the pipes.
Oh, what? Spore cloud?
Somehow it looks poisonous.
A chest. BXT
Let's
back.
see what's in it.
Welcome home,
Aha,
BXT. Or
a razor.
above
I'll
ground,
take the
at
lid
least.
of the chest with me as well.
We got a razor. We got a metal lid. We got a pot of lard. We got a fork. We got some sand. Pipe wrench. Book on voodoo. Detector, lighter, pair of scissors. All this is pointing to one logical conclusion. Substance abuse.
Dark, scary, unfathomable, a hole.
Okay. To the Q laboratory. I assume that's where we need to go. Reading mole, test, heating mushroom, ventilation, Q laboratory, heating fungus. Can we just like cut the reading mole?
I really shouldn't secretly shave somebody who's sitting there and reading. I once tried that with Alex, but, well, I better not try it again.
I don't know whether it's because I'm like half a bottle of Jack Daniels in, but that actually made me laugh. And it's the only times that I've mostly laughed in this game, I mean, count them up, the majority of them have nothing to do with Simon the Sorcerer. Did you miss anything fun? Well, we are playing Simon the Sorcerer, so no. Delirium, yeah, delirium. God. I really shouldn't secretly shave somebody. That is sound advice. However, secretly forking somebody?
To prick his behind would be great fun. I'm not sure that Mole is able to appreciate my subtle sense of humor, though.
Don't. You know? Don't take us to that depth, alright? A pot of lard. Would you like a pot of lard?
I can't do that.
No? A metal lid.
I wish...
lard with the sand.
No matter...
Lardy sand. Nope. Sand with the heating mushrooms.
I don't know.
Okay. Thermal separation. So I need perfume. One ingredient for it is H2O gained by thermal separation. Boiling water. Wait, what? Ethanol plays a role. I need perfume. One ingredient is ethanol. If I stink like a mole even, I should be able to sneak past the mole guards. So I need to find some sort of perfume. According to that one mole, perfume consists of an aromatic substance dissolved in ethanol and H2O gained by a thermal separation method, which can be gained by several procedures, such as a hot enflage, where the aroma carrier is combined with polyunsaturated natural fat, whatever that means. Putting the lard in the pot. Dear Lisa's lardy sand is the worst. It just covers the roof of your mouth and you keep finding it in your teeth for days. Pot of lard in the batter pot. Battered, sorry, not batter pot.
Out of the pot, into the pot, this unsaturated neutral fat can receive the smell of the aroma carrier.
Now do we shave a mole? Metal lid on the batter pot?
No matter how...
Nope. Sand.
This
Nope. We need water, right? How do we get water? What are you chatting about my arse? Get off my arse. Water and booze. And a bit of mole.
I can't do that.
Come on, dude. Shave the mole.
I wish this would...
A dangerous thing, that, shaving moles. If you go too deep, ooh, they will bleed forever. Thank you, Ananda. Doris, that's what you get here, you know? Oh, pipe wrench. Pipe segment C. Right, hold on. That one isn't working, so D? And we're just hitting it, okay?
That sounds exactly like an unbroken pipe should sound.
An unbroken pipe. Alright, so we're just like slapping this on pipes. E.
That sounds dull somehow. So there could be something wrong here.
Mm-hmm. Rush, have you ever nicked a mole? I had a mole... Well, where is it? You probably can't see it. No, my hair, and also it's quite low down on my back. I have a mole on my back, just like there. That I called my jelly mole because it was quite proud, and I could put my finger on the end of it and just like jiggle it around. It was like a comfort button. I could just jiggle it around for days. It's actually I miss my jelly mole. But yeah, I was at Green Walk, which is my gran and granddad's place, which has just been sold. I've made myself sad. Excellent. But yeah, sorry, I was up against a light switch. And it was a light switch that wasn't like dug into the wall, so it was really quite far out. And I was leaning up against it, and I don't know what I was doing, but I twisted round, and literally the corner of the light switch just ripped the mole off of my back, and it bled for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. It's ridiculous. Oz, it is Oz bedtime. Take care, everyone. Love to you. Cheers for being here, dude. I appreciate it.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
Ciao. Right, what have we got? Wait. Do we need a pipe segment now? We've still got a pipe wrench.
That sounds...
But we haven't taken the pipe. What? Is it there? Is that the pipe?
That sounds...
Oh, bugged pipe. I mean, I would call it bunged. Is that an American thing? A bugged pipe? I would call it bunged. B-U-N-G, right? How do you unbung? You don't say bung? Yeah. Fair enough. I made TP for my bunghole. No way, we are forking the bunghole. Excellent.
It's bug-free at last.
Who's laying pipe? Simon's laying pipe. Goddamn. The Dungeons of Angbang. Okay, we're going to the Q laboratory now. We're going to lift this conversation out of the gutter. What the hell? Some sort of depressed battle robot. We have an empty bucket, always necessary. Sleeping mole battle robot. Strange devices.
Those devices are strange, in a strange way. I just hope those moles don't use them for mating.
I'm sorry, run that past me again?
Those devices are strange, in a strange way. I just hope those moles don't use them for mating.
It's clearly supposed to be a joke. Like, it's clearly supposed to be a joke.
Those devices are strange, in a strange way. I just hope those moles don't use them for mating.
If it's supposed to be a joke, it's clearly... Sorry. I'm allergic to terrible jokes. Yeah, if it's supposed to be a joke, then it's clearly too highbrow for me. It's gone right over my head. Here's some steam pipe. Can we catch some
It'd take
condensate?
forever until the bucket is filled this way, or at least until Simon the Sorcerer 6 is out.
Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Sand in the steaming pipe.
I don't know how to use these two things.
Fine. Pipe wrench on the steaming pipe?
I don't mind a large-scale orgy of destruction, but right now I just don't have any time for that.
Made you giggle until you cough too. It's catching. This is where the epidemic starts. Simon the Sorcerer. Empty bottle. I love that.
This empty bottle stinks of alcohol pretty bad.
Rush, I mean, there's so many BDSM jokes in this. Ironically, most of them come from a 12-year-old girl. No comment.
I can't do that.
Fine.
No matter.
Fine. Right, let's talk to old battle robot, shall we?
Hi, you metal bucket.
Just leave me in peace.
You must be the happiest robot of all time.
Happy? Oh, well. What is happiness? Does one have to be happy to exist?
So you're an
You know what I've gotta do?
unhappily
Check my
existing
call time
robot.
for tomorrow.
Oh, well. Unhappy. What is unhappiness? Don't we exist through our unhappiness in the first place? Isn't happiness a negation of all being? Isn't unhappiness, in truth, the happiness of existence then, which instantly reverses itself into unhappiness by negating that very truth? Us.
Sure. It must be like that. Do you maybe want to tell me what's on your mechanical mind before I go and
Marvin.
leave you to your fate?
Just look at me. I'm a discarded robot without limbs that'll soon stop thinking about the meaning of life because his systems will fail in a few months, all because I'm out of alcohol, which is fuel for me. Are you satisfied now?
Well, at least you're still able to talk without interruption.
When did Futurama come out? Have they even just stolen that from Futurama? I'm 99% sure that any reference in this game, it's not an homage if it's in this game, it is just straight up stolen.
Don't give it the booze. We found it first. It's ours, my precious.
I can't do it. It's quite loud.
I'm drunk. It's 16 months. Fortuitous can be a word that can describe my feelings.
Dreadkill, dude. I have to ASMR this. Thank you so much, man. Unfortunately, I'm in a loft, and there is a lady downstairs trying to sleep. Hi. Dreadkill with the tier 2 16 month. He's drunk. This is fortuitous. Welcome in, man. Welcome. You just searched Simon 5, and yes, I'm the only person playing it. I wonder why. I do like being unique. I'll tell you that for nothing. Plagiarism Central. There it is, Doris. Alright, my tongue is going numb. I'm going to give this another 20 minutes, and then we're going to be gone. If you can spell... Fortuitous is Trenkill's favourite word. My favourite word is vicarious. True story. And then I found a tenner. Oh, blimey. Blimey. God, I still need to make that a command. How's things, Trenkill? Ah, your favourite word is rhododendron or armadillo, depending on your mood. Pamplemousse. Now that feels good in the mouth. I tell you what, rhododendron, I had never ever seen that word written down. Ananda will vicariously enjoy Trenkill's fortuitous subscription whilst trumping through the rhododendrons, pamplemoosing some armadillos. What is a pamplemousse? Can you pamplemoose an armadillo and get away with it? Precocious. Lovely. Lovely word. It's the French word for grapefruit. Pamplemousse. So you probably could pamplemousse an armadillo if you just like threw some grapefruit at it.
You're powered by alcohol? Is your frame of mind a direct outcome of that?
Trentfield's powered by alcohol.
Maybe. Oh, I just wish my brains were as clouded as my heart, and this lingering illness would come to an end. I'm prepared to meet my metal maker. Prepared! You hear that?
I can hear you loud and clear, and I, Simon the Sorcerer, am prepared to help you with that.
It's also German, although pronounced Pampelmuse. There you go. Soft on the outside, crunchy on the inside. Wait. Soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. Armadillos! That's the one. Oh, chewy. Is it chewy? Damn it.
You don't want to live anymore anyway. Why don't you just give me your fuel?
Go away, you legacy hunter. Not one step closer. Don't you dare.
Hang on a sec. You just wanted to bite the metallic dust less than 5 minutes ago.
Paw! What an undignified death that would be. Passing away just like that because a guy in an unsightly cloak came by and squeezed the last drop of alcohol out of me. I'm a warrior. I want to find my end in a great battle. I must admit I've never been used as a battle robot, though. So my dream of a great battle is finished. You've got to help me, please. Go and get me some alcohol so I can attain my goal. A great, great battle, please.
Do I look like a dealer? Oh, okay, I'll go and see what I can find. I'll be going now. Later.
You don't have to return. I like being here by myself.
I like this voice filter, I've got to say. One of my... So there's a long list that's got about 20-25 things on it that I want to add into the stream. One of which is on my keyboard at home. I've got macro buttons on the left and right hand side of the keyboard. It's an old Razer. I forget the actual name of it. It's an old Razer keyboard. I've had it since I built my first PC. But I want to macro up the right hand side of the keyboard. I've got 5 different macro buttons and I want to macro up voice changing commands that I can put through a filter on OBS. And that's a good robot one, gotta say. At some point I'll have to, yeah. That'll be a New Year thing, I reckon. Right, let's give him... Oh wait, empty bottle? Oh, it had alcohol in it.
He's dumb and ugly and solves his problems with violence. But I'm sure there's one thing he's capable of. He can definitely discern a full bottle from an empty one.
Okay. Right. What time are we? I want to get through this. One ingredient is the aroma carrier, which is the lard. RetroVution. Yeah, basically, I've got 5 options. I want like echoey epic, robot, lady, demon, and then maybe another one. Yeah. A chipmunk would be good. Actually, yeah, chipmunk's a damn good idea. Gotta be chipmunk. Right, where we at? I should first figure out what's meant by that weird description. Then I'll put, what? Garbage pile. Put the battered pot. Oh, we've already done this. That has been done. Ethanol plays a role. In the mole's Q lab is a depressive robot powered by alcohol. So I can turn an empty bottle from the lab filled with sand from the mushroom cave. What?
I've always suspected it. My sandbox games have prepared me for life.
So So this is altogether the worst series you've set upon completing. What was the best? Oh, God. Oh, you'll have to give me some time on that one, dude. Yeah, I'll have to get back to you on that one. What in the hell is that, BXD? Is that cockroach?
Look, I've brought you a bottle of the most ambrosial alcohol around. May you fight the biggest battles of your life with it.
That one out?
Good old herbal schnapps. That stuff goes right through my gears. Finally,
Another
my
one.
life has a meaning again.
Another one.
Thank you, magic.
That's another one.
Here we go. Down the neck with the stuff and then to battle. A great man once said, "He who fights can lose, but he who doesn't fight has lost already."
Did anyone pick up that one?
What is happening? I'm not working anymore.
May you find peace in eternal standby.
I'll go off to
Okay,
sleep.
now I've finally got your alcohol.
I mean, it wasn't a particularly obvious one, but they had left another recording mistake in there. Robots drink alcohol. Yeah, okay, can you confirm or deny? 2009 this came out. I'm pretty sure Futurama came out before this, right? So this was just ripping off the whole Futurama thing. Doris, you caught it. Yeah. TLE says, no, it was a very small thing. A classic voice actor. You start off the sentence and then you get halfway through the sentence and then you just leave a small beat and then you go back to the start of the sentence. It wasn't like the last one where the dude literally just like repeated the one phrase a couple of times and then went back and did it. Chairs, oscilloscopes, tigers, bears, lions, tigers, bears, oh my. Dogs, now robots. Is there anything you won't kill, Fras? Apparently I can't kill Simon. Way before this. Done. Wait, an empty bottle? Belly flap. I've got one of those.
This hatch is emitting a strong smell of booze.
Empty bottle in the belly flap. It's just like my life playing out before me.
Give me that booze.
Awesome. I genuinely would have never got that. Combining the sand with the alcohol jar so that we create an alcohol-smelling sandy drink, feeding it to the battle robot to kill him, and then stealing the alcohol that was already in his system. Oh, cool. Yeah, fine. Simon is my kryptonite. Yeah, 100%. Doris also recognises belly flaps as the thing. So sorry, State of Affairs. Welcome to the belly flap club. We've got quite a few members. That is a sleeping mole man. Sand grains, grain alcohol. TLE says, bless you, dude. Bless you, trying to put some thought behind the writing to this game. So we've got some alcohol. Can we now shave the sleeping mole?
Now I'll let my artistic streak run free.
When do you want to shave someone? When they're sleeping.
There, that's a modern mole haircut.
Oh my god. What the hell is... Oh, dude. You know what? We might have saved that guy's life. I mean, it might be benign, but there is clearly something there on his head. Stinking mole hairs. Alcohol. We need H2O though. It's going to be something to do with the steaming pipe and the empty bucket.
A hot steaming pipe.
Hashtag me too. Wrong hashtag for the right sentiment. Why are you so obsessed with shaving this mole? I'm sorry. You know what? Sometimes in life, when all else fails you, you've just got to shave a mole. Thanks, Simon. Thanks for punctuating that sentence with utter silence. Right, Alco, lunchbox. Eating fungus, ventilation. Well, let's put everything else in the pot. Stinking mole hairs. You'll go in the pot.
If those smelly hairs are no aroma carrier, then I've run out of ideas. With this, I must smell like a mole soon.
Must smell like a mole, surely.
The ethanol will later take on the smell of the fat.
I already smell fat, it's fine.
I wish this would have an...
Shut up. Fork, pipe wrench. How do we get the water out of the pipe? Doop, doop, doop. Steam condenses on a cool surface. A cold metal lid. Of course. I mean, we could have just got there, not by logic, but by trying things. It's so right, but so wrong. Go on, mate. Oh, cutscene. Exciting times. Oh no, just a cutscene.
I've gained distilled water. How fascinating.
I think they meant to do a cutscene here, and then we're just like, we've run out of time. Ah, it's fine. No one needs it. You just need to put the sound of drip.
H2O in its purest, most delicate form, lightly coated in delicious crispy metal.
This guy doesn't have his own character. I mean, it's one thing to, you know, base your character on something. That's 90% of what acting is seeing someone else do something and be like, oh, you know what, that'd be great.
H2O obtained by a thermal separation process? I hope that means distilled water. Ugh, ugh, it smells like a wet dog with cheesy feet. Ugh, ugh, that was heavy. But now I smell, stink, just like those moles. Now nobody will stop me anymore. Every woman will lie at my feet. Every woman with pointy claws and black fur, that is.
You crazy dude. Right, we now stink like a mole. Excellent. This is probably the last puzzle that we solved today.
I don't know where to go. I should ask somebody for directions.
Algaroth.
Hi there, furry little man.
What? Who are you?
I appreciate
you belong to our company?
Really do.
Sure. I'm Sergeant S of Last Gate Command.
Look, you can't even pillage. That's how sleepy you are.
Where can I find our leaders?
Why this silly question? Everybody knows where the council room of the old ones is. Go bother someone else. I'm busy.
A nice magazine you've got there for sniffing. Does your superior know about that?
Okay, I've got it. I'll show you the way, but then please leave me in peace.
Ah, now I've got you. Come out, you villains, and hand over my magic hat at once, unless you really want to get to know me.
I mean, this is quite a cool scene.
Oh, hello.
No.
Who are you?
You can't fool me, scoundrel. It was you who arranged my kidnapping and the theft of my hat, too. I'll really kick your butt now.
There, young sorcerer's apprentice. You've obviously managed to escape from the island. We wouldn't have thought you capable of that. Obviously, we must expect more of you than we'd have thought possible.
Indeed, and you can expect a lot of bruises if you don't answer me at once!
Really? Okay, I was hoping that that would have been a puzzle solved and then we could put it to bed, but apparently we need to carry on. How long have we been streaming? Oh, we're coming up on like 5 hours now. I feel good about this. I did not want to let you guys down with not streaming while I was away.
Why are you sitting here in this dim light on those strange columns?
We're the wise old ones. All those with a request which nobody else can solve come to us.
Now that you say it, I suddenly realize it. Apart from the agents, nobody's come for a long time.
From here, we watch over Talpaville, the city of moles, and see to it that our people are prospering.
It's been a long time since I've been to the city center. How about you? How are our people doing, anyway?
From here, we've also seen the danger coming from space.
We have? Wasn't that the Starseers?
Hand over my hat, you black little blind furballs.
There, young sorcerer's apprentice. We needed your hat to find out how this wondrous inventory of yours worked. We planned to duplicate it. We've succeeded at that.
GG's Orc.
So you can have it back now.
I thought the duplication failed.
And besides, we wanted to prevent the Nihonians, who've already got their eyes on you, to recognize you by your hat. All was done for your protection only, young Simon.
Layers. This game's clearly got layers.
What do those green-skinned grinners want from me anyways?
We only know that you're the object of their desire,
You gotta go driving the swim
and
bus
that the
again tomorrow.
Nihonians will do
We're not gonna be
everything
long
in their
behind you.
power to get
Sweet
you.
dreams.
You've been a wonderful audience.
Why,
Thank you and good night.
however, well, even we can't figure that out yet.
It must be because of the artificial intelligence in his hat. I can't imagine anybody would be interested in this insolent lout.
Those green grinning little men may be disgusting, but they've obviously got good taste.
Oh, I am doing it again. I'm just ripping the hell out of this cardboard box.
Did I get that right? You've done what to my hat?
Calm down, young friend. Calm down.
See, Lisa, I wouldn't
Nothing's
blame you.
happened to your hat.
Once we've done with this conversation, we're off.
Hey, there was more stuff in it. Where's my cool remote control? Speak, you fox niblets.
Well, it was already gone when we found the hat.
So those aliens with the evil grins are called Ninonians?
Story now.
Yes. That's what we were saying.
How do we know their name, anyway? I thought one of our technicians thought that up.
They're called Nihonians, and they'll destroy the world.
Well, that's all you need.
First, they're going to decimate us using their bad luck waves
Of course.
that they've created by focusing their telepathic powers on their weapons.
Yeah, fine.
And they'll see to it that we can't put up any resistance. And then...
Oh,
And
don't
tomorrow,
fall
and
asleep now
tomorrow,
when it's
and
getting
tomorrow.
interesting. Wake up!
Don't scream like that. I'm right here. Well, where were we? Oh, all right. After that, they'll lay waste to the whole planet by shooting a bad luck wave of gigantic proportions right out of their Eye of Death.
You should tell him that the Eye of Death is a Nihonian capital spaceship.
Yeah, we go into space.
Thanks for the advice. The Eye of Death is a gigantic Nihonian mothership, a star of death.
Our world is on the brink of destruction, and this furball's name seems to be Mr. Motionless Mole.
Oh my god. I can't deal with this right now.
The Nihonians attack! The world is on the brink of destruction, and you guys are just sitting here and doing nothing!
Of course we're doing something. We're talking to you at this very moment, for instance.
According to the reports of our agents, the Eye of Death has been seen already.
Well, that's great news. And what are you going to do now?
Not us. You. You'll stop the Nihonians by causing chaos and panic aboard the Eye of Death, and by shutting down its central source of energy. You're able to do that, right?
I even think that's his area of expertise.
Can anyone tell us how far we are through the game?
Be a hero? Save the world? I don't have to think twice about that. That's clearly a job for Simon the Glorious.
God damn, it's still going.
How can I get aboard that Eye of Death?
Well, young sorcerer's apprentice, your deductive mind will certainly find a way aboard the Eye of Death. We're absolutely sure about that.
We should give him a communicator. And maybe a dictionary of foreign words so he can look up deductive.
That's a good idea.
Please give Simon a communicator so we can get in contact at all times.
You just touched my butt.
And to make sure everything goes to our satisfaction, these two of our agents will accompany you.
And how am I supposed to get into space? Wait, I've got it. I'll take the black pear and just row through the atmosphere.
That's a very good idea.
Hey, I was just kidding.
Unfortunately, we don't have any resources left to build a spaceship for you. That mad inventor is rather imaginative, though.
Here. Take this blueprint for a spaceship that can be assembled from wood and old scrap.
Oh, well. What one doesn't do to save the world.
Oh my god, we're done.
Well, here we are. We're now going to back out. But remember, we're watching your steps very closely. Don't mess around.
Cheers,
I never mess around. I'm practically known as Mr. Never Mess Around. You can ask whoever you want.
We've already done that.
This is horrible meat, by the way. I'm not going to shot it. I'm just going to take a sip because you cheers. You deserve it.
Contact to most of this...
Shut up. There are 5 chapters after space. It'd be in chapter... Oh, god damn it. Alright, fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Cities and castles has been disrupted. We're only getting sporadic messages from the other parts of the magic world. The main force of the aliens seems to be moving south.
What is this noise? Oh, that apparently is a elevator. Good night, Simon.